Well, hello there, pretty people. How are you? Welcome to Live at the Loom. Just in case you haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton, and we do this little weaving party every Thursday. It's just the highlight of my week, I have to say. By the way, we have started to get a little chilly here, so bringing back the mug, bringing back the hot tea. I had to remember how to plug in the little right there the little mug warmer. I had to remember how to get it all set up, and it's a treat. How are you? How are things? Everyone, please give a warm greeting to our girl Lori, the gatekeeper. She is back. She is keeping us all safe and monitoring all the things. We can't do it without her. We love her, our gatekeeper, Lori. Woohoo! So, how is everyone? Yes, Carol says, "Oh, we've broken out the hot tea." Yes. Do you know what? It's actually not that hot, but the mornings are a little chillier right now. We're still supposed to be in the 70s today and maybe hit 80 tomorrow, which is it's all absurd, folks. It's all crazy. Our standard, like our average first frost date here is supposed to be October 15th. It's not gonna happen. Nope. We're not gonna get a frost until much later in the month, if then. We'll see. Now I'm not complaining too loudly because of course we have serious weather issues in other parts of the world, but yes, but for this morning I thought hot tea's in order, right? Okay, so let me say hello to some beautiful people. By the way, I'm rocking some new lipstick today. My friend Karen is kind of my lipstick mule. She's a Mary Kay person, and so she's like, we have new colors. She gave me new lipsticks to try. This is black cherry. It's a little darker than usual, but I think I like it. I don't mind it. New lipstick, but new haircut too. See, like a brand new person today. Let me just tell you how much of a difference just cutting off what like half inch, an inch off the top of my head makes a world of difference. Yesterday, feeling kind of slouchy, weird, blah, whatever. Today, I can do it all. Is that funny how a haircut does that? Right? Thank you, Ellen. Ellen is all for the lipstick and the hair. Thank you, darling. By the way, we all need to wish Ellen happy birthday. She had a happy birthday this week, which we love that. Happy birthday to Ellen, our girl right there. Hello, Jennifer Fowler. Hello, Carol. Carol says she got her eyebrows threaded last week, feeling a little less Neanderthal. Amen, sister. Hello, Connie. Hello, Sue Ann. Hello, Cindy. Cindy Grunwald snuck in there. Hello, hello. I thought I saw, who else did I see? Diana, right? I said hello. Carrie is here. Gemma is on. Maureen is here. Hi, Maureen. I thought I saw some of the boys too. Didn't I see Ernie popped in early? Cindy's here. Oh, here we go. Cindy says this weekend is Canadian Thanksgiving. Nice. We're doing ribs instead of turkey with our family. I don't blame you. I don't, I think as long as you celebrate together as a family, you do whatever protein you would like. Is it this coming weekend? Is that right, Cindy? My Canadians, clarify for me. I always feel like I just fly by Canadian Thanksgiving, and we should celebrate with you. We'll talk Thanksgiving. I like that. Let's see. Oh yeah, I saw Mike popped in here earlier. Hello, Mike. Preparing for the move. Mike, we wish you lots of luck. Hopefully it goes much smoother than expected. And hopefully whatever hiccups you have aren't, complete game changers. Hopefully they're minor. That's what we wish for you. Connie says she's waiting for Norm to come home from a family thing in South Dakota. Yeah. I get that. Oh, I miss Donna Cunningham. She's in here. Hello, Donna. How are you, darling? Yes, Ernie is in, where'd you say? Grand Haven, I think is where he said. Grand Haven is just up the road from me, not too far. We love that. Oh, and Anne's here too. Hello, Anne. How are you, my friend? Connie says it was 48 this morning. Started a fire to warm the house, and now it's almost too hot. I understand. We're safe in mild Minnesota, and all the relatives in Florida are safe. Yes, our hearts go out to the folks that are having just horrible weather things in North Carolina, our friends there, and of course in Florida. The Milton was headed right towards the area where my folks winter. And so we've all been kind of holding our breaths to see what's happening. We're still holding our breaths, to be honest. We haven't heard the official report to see how their park did, how it fared. And so yes, if you guys are part of all that and you need any assistance, especially I know Asheville area was just devastated, you let us know. We'll see what we can do to help. Hello, Christy Lofton. Yes, let's see. Look at all the pretty faces today. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Connie said there's fires in South Dakota and North Dakota near the family. In the Dakotas, yes. Aw, Carol says one tired meteorologist checking in. I'll just be over here in the corner drooling. 45 reported tornadoes. Wow. 45. That's 45 too many. She says we haven't had rain in 8 weeks with harvest and careless smokers. The wildfires pop up everywhere. That is part of the challenge, isn't it? We haven't had rain here either. It's been so dry. I think it was Anne who said she hasn't had rain since March. Ooh, sister, that's way too long. That's way too long. Mm-hmm. Yep. See. Let's see. Who else do we have? Carrie says she's doing loom and tablet weaving, lace and cross stitch. I love some cross stitch. What's not to like? That's fantastic. Sue Ann says it's pretty beautiful in Seattle today. We'll take it. Uh-huh. Oh, hello, Carolyn. Morning from hot Albuquerque. High of 86. That's hot enough. Done with my walk. We saw 2 coyotes today. Carolyn, are they a problem there? I would imagine coyotes in Albuquerque, I would think, but like, do they like get into the trash and stuff? They're like raccoons. I've never really been around a coyote, so you let me know. Okay, so yes, Thanksgiving. Oh, Thanksgiving's on a Monday in Canada. All right, is that the standard? Is it always a Monday? Like ours is always a Thursday. Is Canadian Thanksgiving always a Monday? Is that how it works? See, we always learn something on Life at the Loom. I do, at least. I don't know about you smart people, but I always learn something here on Live at the Loom. Hello, Sam. Hello, Kathy Stevens. Look at all the fantastic people. Oh, Ernie says he can't stop by this time. That's okay. They're headed back to Kentucky tomorrow and then onwards. That's all right, Ernie. I'll forgive you. It's another trip. I'll look forward to having a cup of tea with you. That would be awesome. Okay, let's see. Look at all the great, I love this. Hello, pretty people. Hello, Sharon Pamplone. How are you, my friend? That's awesome. Yes, thank you. Cindy's clarifying. Canadian Thanksgiving is always on a Monday. Okay, and so this must be the second Monday then. Is that right? Is that how that works? Look at us learning the stuff. That's so fun. Yeah, right? Lori has a note to Ellen. When she grows up, she wants to have her energy and youthfulness. Me too. That is for sure. If you have ever had a chance to hang out with Ellen, she is a rock star and we adore her. By the way, speaking of Ellen, it's probably about a year ago, I roped her into doing one of the very first we did a studio tour. We've done all kinds of stuff. Basically, if I have an idea, I'm like, hey, Ellen, can you do this with me? And she's always like, yep, what do you want to do? So it's yes, we have you can see Ellen's space. You can see the fabulous Ellen. She's wonderful. We love her. Sue Ann says we have some woods on our property and wildlife cameras. Get many coyotes, bobcats, deer, the occasional bear. A bear? No. Oh, no. No, thanks, friends. No. That's Sue Ann, that sounds a lot. I would guess that my garden would be picked apart if I lived there. I'd have to do the electric fence thing. I would have to be like, nope. All you beautiful creatures from Mother Nature. No. Stay away from the garden. That's okay. That's part of, I have always been a small city, small town kind of person, and I like it that way. Don't need to be in the country. Also don't need to be in the thick of a big city. I get kind of claustrophobic. It's all, everyone has their thing, right? Yeah, Sue Ann says people should not let their cats and dogs out with coyotes and bobcats around. Amen. I can imagine that. Yes. Oh, here we go. Ann says, I would like to thank everyone for all their help and advice 2 weeks ago about Inkle Loom weaving. It is ordered as that my daughter is ready for me to collect. And that's fantastic. That is wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. We can't wait to see all of the magical things that you will make on your Inkle Loom. That is awesome. I love that. Yes. Yay us. That's fantastic. See what we can do when we all put our heads together. Sharon says, not weaving today, trying to porcelain paint, but wanted to drop by. I'm so glad you did. Stop by any time, my friend Sharon. Sharon lives near me. We're buddies here in the Weavers Guild and just in the Northwest Indiana scene in general. She's a beautiful porcelain painter. Gorgeous. She's the only person I know that does porcelain painting like that. She's amazing. Yes. Mm-hmm. There we go. Lori says, please hit the like button. Woohoo! Weaving love. We'll take it. We will take it. Beautiful people. Uh-huh. Oh, here we go. Wait. So it says, no mountain lions. It's the same as a cougar, right? Oh, I don't know. We have cougars around here, but so far not the property. This is one I would not want to have close. See, is that bad? I don't know the difference between a mountain lion and a cougar. You guys always catch me on the spot. And I'm like, I know a lot of things, but I don't know those things. Kathy says, I live on a small year-round creek, so all my animals are indoors with just the dog outside to do her business. That's on a leash or in an enclosed area. Is that the idea, Kathy? I don't blame you. Hello, Gail Grimaldi. How are you? See? Oh, here we go. Connie says, mountain lions, cougars, pumas, all the same. Interesting. So it says, cougars will attack you for fun. Oh, no. No. Bobcats basically leave you alone. Oh, okay. Well, then I'll take the bobcats for 200, please. Okay. All right, friends. What do we have to talk about this week? We have all kinds of things to talk about. First of all, we're in the middle of weaving and spinning week. Woohoo! We at Acting Creative have not done anything about it because we're also in the middle of the October Weave Along. However, tell me, have you been participating in any weaving and spinning activities? Let me know. Let me know if you have been doing some things in honor of Weaving and Spinning Week. You know, the Hand Weavers Guild of America always puts together like a whole agenda for the week. So I know they had all kinds of good stuff happening this week. Let me know if you are, if you're doing anything with Weaving and Spinning Week. Hello, Karen Crocker. Kathy says we have a bobcat lives further down the creek and raccoons, sometimes coyotes. Wow. And I thought we get raccoons and deer here on occasion. Not a lot, but still close enough to come eat my stuff. That's and get in the garbage. That's the relationship that we have. You are not late, darling. You're right on time. So Anne says today I'm weaving holiday towels. And they're at each end, there are 3 rows of overshot fir trees. How beautiful. Sue Ann, this sounds fantastic. I love that. Kathy Stevens learned to crochet. Good for you. That's amazing. Kathy, do you have like a certain, is there a certain goal? Do you want to crochet some granny squares for a blanket? Because if you do, can I put myself on the list? I love a granny square. I just think that is, that is awesome. Learning to crochet. Good for you. You know, I'm all about learning new skills. I think that's fantastic. Carol says the October Weave Along is done, and I've just been tootling on rugs during the weather breaks. That's amazing. One of the notes I made sure to put in the Facebook group for the October Weave Along was the fact that everyone's going to work at their own pace, and some people will get done quickly, and some people will get done next year. It's okay. Everyone. By the way, let me put this right. Let's see. Here we go. That is your Weave Along central page. If you are listening to this conversation going, what the heck is a October Weave Along? Well, we have all the information there. It is a blast. We do a Weave Along in October and then one again in April. So right now we're in week 2, right? Everyone's dressing their looms. Mm-hmm. Yes. Maybe. No. That is the link that'll give you all of the good details about the Weave Along. Love that. Let's see. Mike says, haven't gotten to weave anything the past week. It kills me. I want to work on my stuff. Mike, don't you worry, my friend. You got time. There's no, as I like to say, there's no weaving police. Don't you worry. It'll be there when you're ready. You focus on moving all the things. Carrie says, I have a question. Oh, good. Floor loom treadles. What do table looms do? What do you mean, darling? In a floor loom, you have treadles, the pedals below that lift and lower your shafts. On a table loom, you have the levers that are Are you asking if they always lift? Is that what you're asking, darling? We need more information. In a table loom, when you pull the lever down, the shaft goes up. That would be versus on a floor loom. When you stomp your foot on the treadle, the shafts may go up or down. It depends on the style. More information, my friend. Let me know what you would like to. We'll give you all our information. We just need to know what you're asking. There we go. Connie says we live in the country, have raccoons and possums. Yeah, I would like to admire those from afar. Yeah. Diana says, got a new to me desk to hold my weaving threads in one place. Woohoo! Yay! Do you know what? That's so funny because I've actually ordered myself a new desk too. It must be the season to order new desks, Diana. I like that. Hi, Jody Ward. I took a 2.5-day workshop on tablet weaving. Ooh, learning how to make bands and shoelaces. Oh, that sounds fantastic. Was it done? Tablet weaving. So is that was that like with the cards, like a card weaving kind of thing? Tablet weaving. Clarify for me. How is tablet weaving different than card weaving, or is it the same? You let me know. See, we always learn things here. Okay, this says from Christy Lofton, getting ready for a big local show. Woohoo! So you know what that means. Lots of hemming, lots of weaving and hemming going on. Best of luck, honey. I didn't realize it was already next week. That's fantastic. Love that. Hello, Leslie. Here in our little town, we just started a weaving spinning group. We're trying. That's all you need, my friend. That's all you need. Just a couple people who are interested. That's fantastic. Good for you. Leslie, where are you, my friend, so that we can share the love? Can we send people to you to expand your sweet little group? That'd be awesome. Okay, I'm so sorry. Jiggy Fun, what is your actual name? Jiggy says it affects my mental health when I'm not weaving. Yeah, I get like itchy. Like I get really kind of cranky if I go too long. Ooh, Karen says a measuring question. Thank you, Karen. We love a measuring question. What length is standard for a hand towel? I am bad at measuring. Okay, Karen, I'm so glad that you asked this because in the, was it the Weave Along group? I think Priscilla had a brilliant little chart. Let me see if I can find it on my phone really quick because I thought it was brilliant. Oh, here we go. Okay. So, according to, she had this great little chart on there. A hand towel is about 13 to 18 inches in width and about 17 to 25 inches in length. Who knew? She had this cool little chart. So if you guys are in the October Weave Along group, go look for Priscilla's note about, someone had asked about like standard sizes for towels. And she has this cute little chart. I was like, that's really brilliant. Good question. Thank you for sharing. I love that. Sue-Ann says she loves to crochet. If I'm not weaving, I'm most likely crocheting. I guess there's just no time for cleaning. Right? Thank you. I will let the dust bunnies have the biggest party and just be like, I don't see you. It's fine. Carol said 1 week open in my schedule for the Weave Along. I had to finish it on schedule. Carol, I love your sense of focus and dedication. You big old gold star for you, my friend, Carol. Yeah. Oh, Carrie says one would say I'm levering on my loom, but I like the idea of loom flipping. You're flipping the levers. Somehow that sounds more violent. I don't know. It sounds more exciting. I'm loom flipping. This sounds like you're like house flipping or something. This sounds there's something there, Carrie. I'm with you. Okay. Jennifer says I'm still staring at the houndstooth. I pet it as I walk by. You know, sometimes it's not ready yet. It's percolating. It's just sitting there, just absorbing all of the energy in the room. It's not ready to be done yet, Jennifer Fowler. Don't you worry. There's no pressure. I've had those projects. Kathy says I want to make a flower throw, so I need to learn the basics. Okay, I'll put a picture in the group chat. Finally have the colors in line. Next, measuring the warp. Nice. I like it. Ellen says, oh, she did a Door County wearable art show and finished the October Weave Along towels. She posted them on the Facebook group. Just finished winding off more warp for more towels in turned twill. Ooh, that's something I never played with. Turned twill. Pardon me. We may have to explore that. Have you guys worked with Turn 12 before? I have not. I've heard of it, but I've never played with it. Oh, that could be kind of fun. But congratulations, Ellen, by the way, birthday girl. That I have no doubt that the Door County show went really well because you have beautiful, stunning work. If you guys ever see Ellen's, it's Threading's handwoven design. Ellen, you can put your little Facebook or your website. Put your website up there, darling, so that we can share. All right, Gail, she says, purchase some gorgeous finned fleece. Ooh, at the Vermont Fiber Festival. My goal is to spin fingering weight, not my usual default, okay, and weave a fine, lightweight scarf. This sounds like a great challenge, Gail. I like this. What is finned fleece, though? I haven't heard of that before. That sounds, I mean, I've heard of fleece, of course. What makes it finned fleece? Lori sewed up a dress in about 6 hours last week. She was a witness to a wedding, is now my favorite dress, as it should be. I'm sure it looks beautiful on you. That's impressive to just zip up a dress. Ta-da! New outfit for me right here. Okay. Oh, good. Here's some recommendations for Karen. I often shoot for about 18 by 28 for a hand towel, but little guest towels can be even smaller. Nice. Thank you for that. I love that. Oops, here we go. Wait, as the screen moves before I'm ready. Oh, wow. See, where I lost all the things. I don't know where my comment was. Okay, let's see. Connie says I have bad dreams about looms and weaving when I haven't woven for a while. Oh, isn't that sweet? Oh, Connie. Love that about you. Connie was part of our panel for the weaving with chronic pain and physical limitations. And when I went around the room and asked why weaving of all the crafts you could do, Connie said, because I have to. Oh, Connie, I love that. She's doing a very narrow band on an Inca loom, trying embroidery floss. Whew, that's tiny. That's tiny, my friend. That's, yep. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you for clarifying. Tablet weaving and card weaving. I thought they were the same. Thank you for backing me up there because I wasn't sure. I'm always okay if I'm wrong. That's all right. Hello, Sandy Ames. She made it. Yeah, thank you, Jody. Card and tablet weaving are the same. Use the Inca loom. Fantastic. That is awesome. Oh, that's right, Leslie. You're in Scotland. Okay, friends. Is anyone else near Leslie? Come hang out with her and her friends and talk about weaving and spinning. Leslie, if I lived anywhere closer, I would come hang out with you and your friends and we would talk weaving and spinning in Scotland. That seems like a, road trip. Come on. Let's all go to Scotland and hang out with Leslie. Let's, why not? Here we go. Ernie says, I saw a table loom has a new shuttle race option. Ooh, I'm tempted for traveling, but can't remember. Can't remember the brand. Thank you. I see the other part of the comment. Gotcha. Has a new shuttle race option. Ernie, how does that make it different from a typical table loom? I'm just trying to imagine what that looks like. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Lori said she gave her waffle weave towels a gift. Friends loved it. Right? You know what? Okay. First of all, you chose the right friends. That is, I've had handmade things I've given to people. They're like, oh, thanks. And you're like, oh, no. Nope. I whiffed on that one. I chose poorly. Do not give handmade things to people who will not appreciate handmade things. Just don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not, because then you're sad because they didn't appreciate it. And they're like, I don't get it. Have you had that happen? I have had that happen. It's not a good feeling. So choose wisely when you're making beautiful handmade things for people, because the people that are going to get it are going to get it. And then you have this moment. It's amazing. But if they don't, everybody's sad across the, it's just no. It's just no. Alex said, I finally got to the Mineola League of Arts. It's in Mineola, Texas. Okay, that is the most fun to say. Mineola, Texas. An hour for me, and they have an enormous room of fiber and looms and spinning wheels. Talk about a happy place, Alex. Yay. That's fantastic. Connie says she has the chart. It's in her phone memory. That's fantastic. Is that the with the sizes of the towels? Oh, here we go. Oh, thank you, Christy. Here we go. She says her towels. Now, Christy does. Okay, come back. Excuse me. Christy says her towels are about 16.5 wide and 27 long. Always get positive feedback on the size. Okay, Lori. Lori's trying to keep me on my toes right here, or thumbs, or whatever it be. Christy said her towels are 16 and a half by 27. Okay, that's a good size. That's a very nice kind of that's like a serious hand towel. Like I tend to do smaller towels that are like, 10 and a half by 22. It's like a fingertip kind of size. That's literally just to, it's the pretty towel in the bathroom for the seasonal stuff, whatever. But that's a very nice size. Christy, we love that. Oh yes, Lori, that's a good question. Is anyone here who uses I Weave It? We are looking for a little feedback because our girl Lori just got I Weave It for herself. So let us know what has been your experience with I Weave It, and what kind of tips do you have? Mm-hmm. Connie says she pets her new loom as she walks by. Her name is Flora. I love that you have found a name for her, Connie. That's fantastic. Gotcha. Okay. Loom flipping, levering, because Carol answered my question about terminology. Okay, good. You guys feel free to answer each other's questions. That's totally. I don't have to know all the things. It's okay. By the way, this is the fabulous Ellen. This is her website right here. Be sure to go check her out. She does amazing, stunning things. Her work is so distinctive and beautiful and very, very inspirational. So, Threading's Handwoven Designs. Da, 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 da. We love that. We love Ellen. Okay, let's see what else we got here. I love all the oh no. Oh, Lori. Lori's having a day back there. I'm so sorry. Oh, here we go. Gail says Finn is a breed of sheep. Yummy. Woohoo. Okay. Yummy, like we're having it on the dinner table, kind of yummy. Is that what we mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Carol says it's her goal for the weekend. Skeet shooting and cutting out a new dress. Those are big goals. What do you mean small goals? Those are big goals. Right? Uh-huh. Yes. Okay. Cindy says they bought 2 different skeins of hand-dyed yarn last weekend at the local Fiber Fest. Yay. They're both very bright. One will become a scarf. Not sure about the other one yet. Cindy, that's awesome. Yes. Well, and way to go to support the local fiber artists. That's awesome. Jennifer says I've been working on drafting sewing patterns and getting the greenhouse up and growing for the winter. Trying to learn to do with a sock. Okay, what's a sock loom? Boy, I have all the questions today. What's a sock loom, Jennifer Fowler? Pardon me. Okay, what's happening? Wait. What's happening, Lori? Lori's keeping me on my toes today. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Okay. Gemma says, I am spinning a sheep wool. I want to weave into a rug. Oh, nice. I'm giving so much wool. Friends have a sheep. That's a good connection. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lori says, I only give gifts to people who are craft worthy. You have to kind of analyze that, don't you? Yeah. Connie says, my whole family love my stuff. That's amazing. I have a long list of what they want for articles and colors. I choose the patterns. I love that. That's a great system, Connie. That is awesome. Ernie says shuttle race helps for preventing shuttle diving. I gotcha. Okay. Do you do you have, boy, I got the frog in the throat. Pardon me. Ernie, do you have trouble with the shuttle diving on the table loom? Is that an ongoing challenge, my friend? Just Lori, you are not fired. I don't care what the thumb does. You are not fired. Karen says, thanks everyone. Appreciate the help. I might not be as far off as I thought. So yeah. Here's what Karen, here's what I found is that towels can be any size, honestly. It's just a matter of how you label them. If it ends up smaller than you expect, call it a fingertip towel. If it's bigger than expect, call it a hand towel. Call it a, whatever, a bath towel. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, Gemma, is this about the I Weave It, my friend? It's worth it to invest in for the tracking for threading and treadling. Oh, nice. That's a good tip. Absolutely. Oh, I'm sorry, Sue Ann. That was not intentional. We love you. Please come back. Okay, wait. Jennifer Fowler says it's a peg type loom, the sock loom, right? Loom knitting. Oh, it's adjustable for making socks. Okay, I have seen those. Are they round? Is that what? And then the as you make rotations, it kind of goes through the. I think I know what you're talking about, Jennifer Fowler. Thank you so much. Sock loom. Okay, see, I always learn something new. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Carrie says shuttle diving is a common issue for table loom, especially when the weaving is wider than a shuttle. Interesting. I don't know if I just use a pretty big shuttle then. I don't have too much trouble with that, but that is, you guys keep me posted if that's, yeah. Okay, friends. What else do we have to talk about today? I've got a little show and tell. So last week, if you were with me, I cut my beautiful project off the loom, speaking of towels. And this week, I tucked in all the ends. I put it through the washer and dryer. And tomorrow, I'm taking it to the fabulous Dinah, who is going to hem it and put my labels on it. But I wanted to just have a couple notes and share with you what it looked like in the end. First of all, so this is the project. Look at that fun. Look at that fun roll of towely awesomeness. It's yeah. So we'll go through it in a second. But here's what I wanted to say. What was so fascinating is that I always like to document how much my stuff shrinks, because even though this was all a 8-4, it was a rug warp. That's what it was. Cotton rug warp. 8-4 unmercerized. It's the what I like to use for at least for all my warps, pretty much. Anyways, what happens is shrinkage, of course, is not just dependent on the fiber. It's dependent on the fiber plus the pattern that you're using. So if there's a lot of, if you give that yarn a lot of room, it's going to shrink a lot. So if you have longer floats, it's going to shrink. Anyways, the sucker shrunk a lot. It shrunk 14% in the warp and or the length and the width. 14%, friends. I don't have my numbers in front of me, but that ended up being, it was like over, is that right? It was like over 40 inches in length. It was so much. I was like, okay. Now, what's fascinating is that it shrunk exactly 14% in both the width and both the length, which hardly ever happens. Usually it's like they'll just be a little bit different. You'll have like 10% in the width and, whatever in the length. Exactly the same across the board. So I wanted to run through just because, it looks different when after it's shrunk. It's like fuzzier and it all kind of comes together and looks lovely. So this was just me kind of finishing up. This is the end. We're gonna work backwards. By the way, I'm really happy with the pattern. It turned out really pretty, doesn't it? It almost, okay, now that I look at it, kind of looks like a little pair of lips, doesn't it? That sounds funny. It could be that I have lips on the brain, but it kind of looks like a little set of lips in your, yeah. Or something like that. Anyways, okay, so look, this is the lavender. Pretty, right? Okay, here's what's interesting. I have kind of a, I don't love pastels, not typically, but in the right setting, I think this is gorgeous. Look at the purple. So pretty. And I have like a darker purple in here too, but the lavender I thought was really nice. Look at this. This is actually black here. Look how striking. And it's like the pattern looks like you see the opposite side. I don't know. Carol says 14% is high, but pebble is more open. 14% both ways is even beating. And really, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we're working backwards. So this is, okay, friends, this is one of those, when I say like grayish, do you know what I mean? It's gray, beige. It's a nondescript color. I think this is one of my favorite spots, though. Look how pretty that is. There's something about the combination of the kind of medium blues with this kind of nondescript, it looks gray next to some colors, looks green next to others, like that kind of, the color I'm talking about. That one that you're like, okay, I don't know how to organize it with the other colors because it doesn't look like, that color. This is that color. Beautiful. Don't ever get rid of those colors, friends. They are magical. Okay, so this is, of course, bright purple. See, I like the lavender better than this one. This one is fun and bright, but there's something about the lavender with the colors. Okay. Let me back it up. Look at the green. And this is like apple green, right? This is not like a nice tame green. This is like a apple orchard green, kind of, right? Then back it up to yellow. Here's what I find so interesting. Sometimes when you do a yellow with a blue, it really does have a very kind of greenish a look to it. I don't know what this does. This really does still read kind of yellow and blue, at least to my eye. What do you think? Yeah. Isn't that fun? Another blue, different blue. Oh, this is like the peacock blue. Like that really, this is actually like a vivid kind of, you know what I mean? Like a teal, turquoise, something. Probably not a teal. It's not green enough for a teal, but still that really like peacock. Like I love this color with like a bright red. There's something about that combination that I think is just really, really sweet. This is a navy though. Look at that. It looks very similar to the black, but but a little different, little subtle differences, right? Still, I think it's just so fun to see when you have a dark color how it reacts with a pattern versus a light color, how it goes with the pattern. Look at this dude. This is like, isn't that funny? It almost looks purpley, right? This is like a can you see? It's like a milk chocolate color. It's brown. Uh-huh. Yeah. Weaving is amazing. Look at this. Look at this little part right here. Yeah, it's a chameleon roll of towels, right? Isn't that sweet? I like that one because we back it up, and this isn't even. Yeah, this is a darker brown. So this is like a milk chocolate. Think of this like a dark chocolate, kind of like a which is nice. What I think is sweet is that this dark brown, I think, is a little bit softer than like the black and the navy. Like those were all like dramatic, and this is a little more kind of just a warm, cozy hug kind of thing. Colors do that to me. Colors. I wax poetic about colors all the time. You know this. So this is, yeah, but that's kind of fun. The whole lighter brown versus darker brown, just to see the contrast. Here's a green. And this is like a light. This is like a, let me see where my other one, hold please. Let me find the other green so we can compare. Okay, so look at this difference here. Look at this. Ooh. Look at that. Isn't that something? This is kind of a softer, paler green, and this is more of a vivid green. But look, just those two colors. Ah, come on. Weaving is the best. This is a gray. Very pretty. Very sweet, right? Very, very sweet. I like that kind of gray. Look at that color. Pretty. Oh, I have one random little white stripe. I had just a little bit left in the bobbin. I thought, well, I'm just gonna use it up. Yeah, little bit of. See, you don't look as much like lips there. I don't know that first opening looked a lot like lips, and then I think these are almost all the blues. So, look, I did. Do you see it? I did something here. Isn't that funny? I don't know what I did. Here we go. What is it? Carol said I'd be happy to slop up spilled pasta sauce with those. It would be so pretty folded and stacked in the shop. There we go. Yes. Yeah, I did something there. I don't know what I did. There's a little skip. It's we'll call it a signature design choice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, so this is the cream. In the actual warp, I had a cream, a white, and then two blues that were too close. You couldn't really distinguish between two of them. But here's what's interesting. Do you see my little hiccup? It's not even a hiccup right here. Do you see this little spot right here? This is where I rolled the sucker forward just a touch too far. And the when you forward the fabric and the tension just tweaks a little bit. And sometimes you get this little, sometimes the wash will totally it'll just vanish, but sometimes it still shows up, which I don't mind. They're handmade, folks. They're supposed to have some personality. Blue, more blue. See, like I did in the beginning, I started out very safe with, I think this is the white versus the cream. You can really tell the difference though. Look at this. Ooh, come on. How pretty is that, right? This is kind of softer and this is like a brighter, cleaner, right? I gotta be honest, I like them both. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then we go back. I use a lot of blue in the beginning just to kind of mirror the warp colors, right? I think that's basically it. There's more blue, more white, more cream. Oh, and then from a couple weeks ago, I had to do an episode of Handwoven Experience. So there's a little basket weave in there in the very beginning. See the basket weave? Oh, I didn't even notice this. Okay, look. Oh, you guys, weaving is the coolest. Look at this. Okay, so this is just plain weave, but you see the tracking? Okay, we've talked about tracking, haven't we? There's this magical thing that happens with yarns in the washer and dryer. I find I've only had it happen with cotton. People have told me that it'll happen with other kind of natural fibers, but when you put it in the washer and dryer, there are times it has to do with how the yarn is twisted. If it's like overly twisted, or people can explain it better for me than that. But look at this. This is just plain weave, but it looks like twill, doesn't it? Look at this spot. Oh, how fun is that? Okay, I didn't notice till I was sitting here looking at it with you guys. That is awesome. The tracking is brilliant. And I have never figured out, I think it just happens. I've never figured out how to actually control that because I don't actually spin. I think if you intentionally overspun some things, you could probably control that. But look at that. That is just so fun. Okay, I love that. Come on. How cool. Yeah. How, right? Thank you, Sue Ann. The plain weave tracking is lovely. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Carol said, if a customer is sitting around looking to pick up errors in weaving, they're a mess for that. Yes. It's, do you know what? You're right. I think there's a careful balance. I think that as a weaver, it's important for us to take a beat and really look over the piece and be like, hey, what do I like? What do I not like? What would I do differently next time? And some things you can control and some things you can't, right? So I think it's kind of a whole notice things and appreciate the stuff that went well, which certainly a lot of things went well there. And then, just to become a better weaver down the road, right? Okay, Diana asked, how long was the warp for all of those? Okay, Diana, this is the truth, friend. I stood up with the warping board and I tied the yarn to the top and I just kind of went, about that long. Now, that seems so unscientific, I realize. But at that point, I knew I just wanted a whole bunch of towels. And I think, like I said, these are going to end up being about 22 inches long. And I'll be able to eke out, we'll see if Dinah can eke out 12. Definitely 11. But maybe 12. We'll see. It was not, this one was very spontaneous, Diana. I love this question though, because we talk about how, weavers are all detail oriented and math and all the stuff. And I thought, I'm gonna do some towels. Okay, here we go. I just started winding it on. That was my truth. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Leslie said she was reading an interesting article about people that taste colors. I don't think so, but I like that idea though. I wouldn't mind tasting some colors. That sounds awesome. Yeah. Connie said she liked the peacock blue. Mm-hmm. That was striking, right? I like that. Hello, Jennifer Barrett. Good morning from the desert. Discovered my new 12 and a half heddles for my Siru. Have such tiny holes I have to use a floss sweater. Oh no. My first 2 heddle project, the October week long, got a lot slower. Oh, that does sound like that would be time intensive. That's what that sounds. Mm-hmm. Excellent. Okay, friends, let's why don't we finish up strong? This has been very, very fun. Oh, Carol did the math for me. She said so 25 feet of warp. Yeah. Oh, yes, Carol. Thank you so much. The finish, I can't believe I don't have my numbers with me. I know before it shrunk, it was like 28 feet something. And after it shrunk, it was 24-ish, something like that. Suez has just found this by Googling to remove unwanted tracking. You can try hand washing the fabric, removing it from the rinse water, rolling it in bath towels, and pressing it with a hot iron until dry. You absolutely could. I'm not sure where you'd want to, though. Yeah. I mean, you can. You absolutely can. Yes, you're exactly right, Sue Ann. But I think tracking's cool. Hello, Beverly from Newfoundland, Canada. Just doing the granny blanket second one. What are you working on? We're working on all kinds of good things, Beverly. We're so glad you're here. Awesome. Wait, Sue Ann says, not sure how to wash without water. Avoid water when washing. Some say that water and washing can cause tracking in plain weave. That's a good trick. How do you wash without water? There we go. Oh, yes. Look at you with the math. Carol says if it, it started about 28 feet to start. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're exactly. Yeah. Okay, friends. So let's finish up strong, shall we? So you've heard a lot about the October Weave Along, right? I'll put this up one more time for anyone who wants to check it out and see what all the hullabaloo is about. But this is the link for the Weave Along central page where you find all of the links for the whole program. You can order yarn, you can order your instructions, you can get your tote bag. This week, by the way, you guys, this week the tote bag is on sale. So if you were in honor of Weaving and Spinning Week, we knocked down the price for the tote bag. So if you've been eyeing it, this is a great time to get it. Oh, I don't know. Can we do the other one too? Can we do this one too? Yes, see? What's the balloons? Carol, what's the balloon one with the, oh, it's the confetti. Oh, see? One day I'll understand how that works. That's probably not today though. Okay. So if you are a Facebook group person, then you are also invited to join us in our ongoing group, the Acting Creative Community. It is the Facebook group for the Weave Along is only like 6 weeks long, and it'll close up kind of early November after the October project is done. But we do have this very lovely ongoing group that will stay and live there forever and ever, being supportive and inspiring weavers all over the world for all the live long day. Yes, yeah. So if you are interested in being part of the ongoing group, you are invited. We'll save you a seat. Don't you worry. And, you know, it's a brand new month. And we have all kinds of great things happening at the membership site, which is the Acton Creative Insiders. And we'll have our third Thursday. A third Thursday is when we do our small group Zoom chat. Oh, friends, it is just a blast. I had to apologize for the group last time because we randomly lost power on a Thursday. Like no storm, no nothing. I just had no power. It was very odd. Anyways, they carried on without me because they're very wonderful people. Anyways, we always have a blast at the small group Zoom chat, and you are invited to join us. Just be part of the rug shuttle tier or the ski shuttle tier, and come on over. And you know what's fun about the membership is that if you really enjoy like a handwoven experience, friends, there's always extra weaving tips. If you like Live at the Loom, there's always behind the scenes stuff. I always include the bloopers, even though some are pretty embarrassing. You know, you get to know kind of what's coming up with Acting Creative before everyone else. It's just like a really great kind of, it's a really sweet kind of membership for the whole Acting Creative, the whole picture. So come join us. Let's see what else is on my list. Oh, here we go. Yeah, if you're not yet getting the love notes every Wednesday, come on over, and all you need is like a first name and an email, I think. By the way, if you anywhere on the website, there's places where you can sign up for the weekly weaving newsletter. I think that's what I call it there. It sounds much more formal. In real life, I always call it the love notes. Every Wednesday you get a love note from me. But if you like the idea of getting some free stuff and signing up for the love notes, all the free resources, we're up to like 5 or 6 now these days, which, ooh, I'm glad we're talking about this because we now have a freebie that goes with our chronic pain and weaving with chronic pain and physical limitations discussion. I will be promoting that very soon. But we made a PDF that you can download, and it has we gathered all of the tips and ideas and just positive inspiration from that conversation. We put it in a downloadable document. It's really amazing. So watch, I'm promoting all of that, but I think it's currently even listed in the free resources right there. Okay, friends. Connie says she loves the love notes. The love notes love you right back, Connie. Yes. Uh-huh. Okay. I think we did it all. Yep. Did we? I think we did it all. Yes. Today was very, very fun. Next week, I need to put something on the loom for next week. I had big designs for this week. I just didn't have it. You know how that goes. But next week, hopefully, stuff on the loom, a new project. I have a custom project I need to get to. So that'll be on the agenda. You guys can help hold me accountable, right? Okay. I think that's it. Next Thursday, I'll be right back here, right? Everyone mark your calendars. Put me in the Google Calendar, and Thursdays, 9:30 a.m. Central Time, which is Chicago time, if that helps. And you know what your homework is this week, right? If you're doing the weave along, it's time to dress a loom. And if you're not, or even if you are, in addition, your homework is, as always, do something creative just for you, friends, not for anybody else. Just a little something to, listen to that little inner voice, feed your creative soul. It's all good for you. All right, friends, have a wonderful, fabulous week. And until next time, happy weaving.